Rory has stature, we know that, but at the moment, he doesn't quite have his best form. With more, we welcome Todd Lewis. Todd?
Hi there, Rich. Rory arrives here at TPC Sawgrass, number 11 in the official world golf ranking. That's the first time he's been outside the top 10 since March of 2018. He's struggling with his golf swing. He told me that at times he will come over the top in his downswing, which forces a left miss. And when he tries to correct that mistake during the swing, he'll stand up a bit and hit it right. It's the dreaded two-way miss that Rory is battling. However, it's not all bad for Rory. He's put together some really nice rounds on the PGA Tour. As a matter of fact, he was in contention to win the Arnold Palmer Invitational until the final round, 76, forced him south on the leaderboard. He was very dejected after that final round on Sunday in Orlando, and today he went into greater detail about the past, present, and future of his game.
I did feel dejected. I felt disappointed. You know, I think one of the biggest things is it's funny. I'd almost feel better if my game was worse, but it's the inconsistency of you know I shot 66 on Thursday and thought I've got it. You know, I feel really good, and then I didn't quite have it. You know, the ups and downs are just a little too much. So I think that's where I'm sort of struggling to come to terms with it and sort of trying to figure out what I need to do, because the good stuff is there, you know, and it always will be. I'll always be able to figure it out and find a way, but it's when it goes slightly off, how do you manage that, and how do you know, I feel like over the last few years I've been really good at, when my game hasn't been fully there, still being able to, you know, shoot 69, 70, still being able to get it under par, where I feel like the last few weeks when it hasn't felt quite right, I'm sort of, you know, treading water, and I'm just trying to shoot even par, and that was sort of what it felt like last week.
How would you compare your level of confidence right now versus how you felt when you're on a heater coming into this tournament last year?
Not as high, obviously. You know, as I said before, the good golf is in there, and I feel capable of going out and shooting good scores any week that I play and any golf course that I play. But it's the days where you don't feel so good that you need to manage it and get it around, and you know, a couple under par. That's the challenge for me right now. So I feel like I can go out there this week and string 4 good rounds together. But it's maybe just a bit more of a challenge than it maybe felt a couple of years ago. So, but that's on me to try to get a little more comfortable and work pretty hard these next couple of days to be ready to go on Thursday and feel like I'm in a bit of a better place with it all.
Now, McIlroy is positive in regards to his putting, which has improved over the last few weeks since making the switch from a mallet-style putter to a blade putter. And yes, he is kind of down a bit, but it's not all doom and gloom. He still remains optimistic. A reporter asked him today if he feels like his best years are behind him, and McIlroy said emphatically, no. He went on to say, and I'm quoting here, I think that's the difference between people that make it to the elite level and the people that don't, because they don't think that way. I certainly believe that my best days are ahead of me, and I'm working hard to make sure that they are. Rich?
All right, Todd, Rory was not in love with that question. He's been good here, tied with Adam Scott, another former Players champ, for best score 2-par going back to 2013. 7 starts, the win, and 3 other top 10 finishes.